Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and another episode here on Alma, Missouri. So we're down here at the farthest field we got, the far east field, what I tend to call it. I am not good at remembering all the names that we kind of came up with. Not good at that. Sometimes it's actually quite a while between recordings, so I just tend to forget, and yeah, so, yeah, we're down here, the far east field. You guys remember what that is, right? This one. We're spreading some urea on the fields. This is going to be corn ground that we're going to just we're not going to direct plant. We are going to run the cultivator over it. Speaking of cultivators, Bill is finishing up. Should be done relatively soon. Not Bill, Bobby. Bill's not in today. Bobby should be done relatively soon on this field. Looks like he is nearing completion there. We got the planter set up, ready to go on drilling those beans, or he's gonna be drilling beans in 40. I think Bobby's gonna go straight into drilling, and maybe actually we'll call Bill in and he can start fitting some other fields. Do we actually need to fit any other fields? This one does need fitted. I think yes. Oh, jeez. We're just going through the ditch. Pardon that. Good thing it wasn't too deep of a ditch there. That could have been bad. Don't look at the map and farm, ladies and gentlemen. You might break something. Yes, there are some fields that still do need fitted just from being plowed last fall. So Bill is going to take over that. I think hopefully we'll give him a call, see if what he's doing. Probably he's usually available, so that's the good thing about those retired guys. They're usually willing to work, so yeah. So that's kind of the plan here to start the episode, at least. We're going to keep spreading on this corn ground. We got to get ahead of the cultivator because we want to be able to mix it in with the soil. Gotta get ahead of them because it's not going to do anything really, or it's not going to be as effective if we don't cultivate it in. So we'll have Bill start down here, I guess, with the cultivator. And then, yeah, we'll get quite a ways ahead of him. So yeah, we're just laying down a pretty light dusting of this. It's not super heavy by any means. This one spot here in the field just doesn't want to fertilize for some reason. I don't know if I just haven't updated my soil samples on this field yet since we kind of expanded it, but yeah, I'm not sure. So he did get this one already. Yes, he did fit this field already. So we're not going to spread on this. We'll just make sure that we put down extra fertilizer later on when we top dress that field for corn. I think we're going to go check out these fields next to see what those are up to. Plowed, yep. So we'll be going to these next. We'll be laying this fertilizer down on these plowed fields. And yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. And we're going to get Bill moved, and we'll get Bobby going. Make sure he's going on planting that big field of beans, because that needs to be done so that we can get down here and start planting our silage corn. Really, we probably should have planted our silage corn first before anything, but you know, we're not the greatest of planters in the world, so we're gonna run all the way to the back field here. It's never fun driving over plowed ground, I'll tell you that much. It's can be a pain in the tuchus because it is rough. All right, so those 2 fields are done. I think we decided to call them the twins or something like that. I want to say. I think it was the twins. So the twins are finished. And now we're here into this field. Putting some urea down. We're getting closer to the farm. Kind of just working our way back. We're in this field now, then we'll go to this one, and then we'll be done. Bobby's got his headlands off, or planted. Off. He's got them planted on the big field, and he's working on his up-downs now. One of the kind of a pain, honestly, that I kind of forgot about is that for some reason that planter just doesn't work with course plays. So that's fun. So yeah, it's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. There's ways to work around it. Luckily for us. Bobby just doesn't like planting, I guess. But we need him to plant sometimes, so probably after we get done spreading this, though, we'll be back on the planter. We'll be switching her over to corn. And we'll be hitting corn here in April, too. Probably going to actually get one of the guys going on rolling as well. That's one thing we always forget about. I guess it's not really forget about, but it's just we usually didn't have the manpower in the past. I felt like, or we didn't plan good enough. So yeah, we're gonna get someone going on the roller. I'm probably gonna hook it up to this, or maybe the case, the new to us big white case with the loader on it. That's very possible as well. Oof, struggling to back up. Probably shouldn't be backing up, should have just made a turn, but you know, it is what it is. So now we'll set a GPS course. Set our AB. Kind of overlapping here on the left, but it's all right. Uh-oh. We turned the spreader off. Not ideal, but we caught it, so it's okay. We fold it? What the heck? Too many keybinds. I'll tell you that much. Too many keybinds. So yeah, we're putting down just like 90 or so kilograms to the 8 hectare. I really wish it was. Oh, I really wish it was in American units. More like pounds. Pounds to the acre is probably what the units really should be, but you know, hey. Whatevs. 27%. Yeah, okay. But yeah. Getting her done. Good job to kind of split up the spring with, I feel like. Usually we don't do this, but I kind of like doing it. I kind of like adding this extra level of realism, I guess, to the process. It's kind of nice. Because it just kind of breaks up planting. We can have Bobby run the planter for a little bit because we do quite a bit of planting, so it is one of those things. We could probably be looking at spraying as well. We really need to spray some nitrogen onto the wheat and barley. for sure. That desperately needs it. It's probably going to need a application of Roundup as well to get the weeds gone, so we can have a nice harvestable crop without worrying about too many weeds. I bought a full spreader load of urea here, but probably really didn't even need to do that much. It's all dependent on soil type too. Like, even though we're spreading the same amount on each field, it doesn't matter what the soil type is, because with this soil type, it seems like we're not actually spreading. It doesn't need a ton. Like, it's still fertilizing it, but it's not taking a lot. So there we go. Field finito. And we'll go do this next field, the one that we combined. And yeah, I think the cows are gonna need a bit of feed here. We're gonna need to help them out there. Probably do that, and then we'll hop back in the spreader and get that done. Honestly, I probably should just spread this field. I'll probably just spread this field, and then I'll feed the cows. No reason to shutting down the tractor and then firing it back up for no reason. I'll just spread this field, then we'll feed the cows. And yeah, we'll probably just see you guys tomorrow in April 2 when we're back in the planter, most likely. Possibly on the sprayer, possibly. I'm not sure yet if we're going to actually do that yet or not. So, we'll catch you guys in April 2. We relieved Bobby of his duties. It's reaching about 8 o'clock now. I know it's not April 2 yet, but, you know. I'm just out here planting. Figured I'd stop in and say hi, you know. We're probably 3/4 of the way done in this field. And we'll be done with those beans, but yeah, it's dark out. I'm just running, listening to some music. Yeah, we let Bobby go home once we had to fill the planter back up. Well, we didn't fill it. We probably fill it about 35% of the way, so hopefully the rest of these seeds will last us. I think it will, but it's kind of a guessing game. Just don't need to, I really don't want to open up more seed if we don't need to, since it's the last bean field, and then we can return whatever seed we don't use. So the less amount you gotta open, the better. But I guess it never hurts to have some seed around in case you need to replant or whatever. And so, but it seems like the forecasted weather this year seems to be decent, but it has been a pretty dry spring actually so far. I don't think we've really dealt with any rain at all last month or this month, so hopefully we can get some rain here at some point, moisten up the ground a bit. And it sure is a bumpy ride in this tractor. Sure wouldn't mind a nice upgrade on this tractor, I'll tell you that much. Might be looking into a new planting tractor next year, I'm thinking. Especially if we do upgrade into a bigger drill. We're gonna need it, but we talked about that last episode, so we got some good suggestions out there for what we should maybe upgrade into. So some are thinking green, some are thinking red, you know. Who knows, maybe it's will be completely different. Maybe we'll go blue, maybe we'll go the other green, maybe the other red, you know, maybe yellow. There's all sorts of options out there for us. So yeah, I don't know. That's it for my check-in. Figured I'd check in while we're at it, and yeah. So we'll see you in the morning. And I think, God, we did get some bales into these cows, but these cows might need some more. We did take Maize Plus out right now because with those silos that by Pleasant that we have aren't Maize Plus compatible. And yeah, I don't know. Maize Plus doesn't really seem like the. I don't know. We might because there's a version that was sent to me that has milk, where we can feed milk to the calves and stuff, which would be cool. But we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with that. So, but right now we don't have Maize Plus, so that kind of changes the way things work. Because we were just feeding them wet bales, but now the main food source is hay, essentially. So that kind of screws things up because we made a bunch of wet bales. So now we need to kind of get back into getting some hay cut. But anywho, we'll catch you in the morning. So we're just pulling in the field now, here on April 2. It's real early, but we got rain coming here later this morning, so we're gonna start on this field. It'll be probably won't be till later this evening that we'll be out here again, but luckily after the rain, it is going to get nice and sunny. So nice and sunny and breezy as well, so that'll be good for drying of the ground. Shouldn't be too heavy of rain, but we figure since this field usually takes all day, we'll get an early start. Soil's not too sticky yet, so Kinsey does good in the kind of rougher conditions, such as wet conditions, so that's nice. I know a lot of other planters kind of struggle with that, and the row units get all clogged up and stuff, but these row cleaners that the Kinsey planters have do a really nice job, so that's always beneficial to us, and that's why we like Kinsey. Why we've started with a Kinsey and continued on with Kinsey. So, and who knows, maybe the next planter, our first 24 row planter, will be another Kinsey. Who knows? But maybe there are better planters out there, but really all we know is Kinsey. So works for us, I suppose. One of these days I'd really like to tile this field right here. Put in a tile so we can just plant through this maybe. Not sure if that would really... Well, yeah, it would. I mean, people have done it. You just put a tile outlet right there, or inlet, or whatever, right there, and then hopefully that helps with drainage. Really, usually most of the time those grass patches in there is because it's usually a low spot, or yeah, you know, just wet spot, doesn't drain well. So yeah, it'd be nice to just be able to plant through there, so then we not have to... You can see our workers do struggle on the turns sometimes here, because there's that extra turn. I should have started straight instead of angled like that when I dropped down, but hey, 'tis what it is. So I'm honestly just hoping to get the headlands done Do 3 headland passes. Planting into some grass there. But yeah, so 3 headland passes done before the rain comes, which should be very doable. It's not coming until about 11 o'clock this morning. And then we'll probably have Bobby come back out here later this evening and plant that. He's running the cultivator at the moment this morning. Yeah, and then we're going to do some spraying probably later this evening whenever the weather permits it. So yeah, that's kind of what our plan is for the day. So we're going to keep working on this. Looks like Bobby has finished in that field, so we'll give him a call and see what he's going to do next. Probably the lower twin there. So twins are 28 here and then 29. So he'll probably move into the lower twin, hopefully, or he already is moving in there. And yeah, so we'll continue on, and I'll give Bobby a call and see what his plan is for the rest of the day until the rain. The rain just started 15 minutes earlier than it was supposed to. Ay, ay, ay. You just can't trust the weather people these days. I need my extra 15 minutes. So we're gonna be done. We're gonna fold the old planner up. We're gonna call her. We got a pretty good amount done. Not too bad. Got 3 headlands on each end of the field, the east and west sides of the field. And we're just working up down. So Bobby will be out here this evening completing this. He'll probably just be going until he can't go anymore. And yeah, we will get into some spraying later on. So we're gonna drive her back to, or actually I think we're just gonna park it up at the new farm here. And look, we get a chance to look at the new wet gravel textures on the roads. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I like it. It's part of the new update to this map. You know, we really haven't spent much time down here since purchasing this farm. But again, it's not really, we don't have anything down here right now, so there's no reason to spend time down here. So we'll have somebody come pick us up because we do not have a vehicle down here, a pickup truck or anything. So, and we haven't even ran the 6930 at all either. She just sat here on the small square baler, just waiting to go. But once chopping season comes and all that good stuff, this thing will be all systems go. So yeah, we'll catch you later this evening when we get some spraying in. Alrighty, so it's about 4:30 in the afternoon now. I had to make sure we weren't going, or we were going to turn into the right drive there. But yeah, if you can see, there's Bobby planting away right now in this field. He just got back out in there. I'm pulling the sprayer down per usual, or not per usual, very weird choice of words there, but as planned. What? Yeah, so we're gonna get some spraying done on this new barley field of ours. Pretty fun. Just have not spent much time down here. It'd be nice to spend a little bit of time in this new field. It's a big field too. Let's make sure we're in the right one. Yeah, this one. Man, it sure feels like this has got to be the next the next field purchase, right? It's right here. It just lines the edge of our farm. It really feels like we need to buy this one. 554,000. I feel like we can swing it next year for sure. But yeah, we got this field that we need to spray, and then we'll be heading back down and spraying the wheat field. I do... Uh-oh. Is Bobby going to need some seed? We might need to arrange somebody to go bring him some seed. Let me get on the horn real quick and give somebody a call. Alright, so we caught Bill just in time. He was just about to head out to do some rolling of our planted soybean fields. But we caught him in time, so he's running the pickup down to the field right now. Should be there relatively soon. Get some seed delivered to Bobby. We are, against my better judgment, not using crop destruction on this field this year, or on our grain crops this year. See how it goes, see what I think about it. I don't know. Usually I like to, you know, use the tram lines, or not the tram lines, but like, you know what I mean, the rows from spraying to use again later on with the herbicide and stuff like that, but we'll just go with this for this year. Let me know in the comments what you think. Would you rather me, you know, use the crop destruction and destroy a little bit of crop and do it that way that we've always been doing it, or does it not matter to you, or you like just seeing it like this? I mean, really, in real life, the tracks that you leave in the crop, it's usually not super substantial, and by the time it's grown fully, it's hard. You really can't even notice it anyway. It's pretty over exaggerated in farm sim. So I don't know. We're just gonna do it this way this year, and then maybe, hey, we'll change it up next year if we're feeling like it. I don't know. But we're just going to do it this way this year. So yeah, I'm going to get the headlands off. Takes a little bit of concentration, you know, these bigger booms and wider implement to get the right, or get the turns right and all that stuff. But yeah, we'll catch you guys once we get our GPS set up and all that good stuff. We're missing out there on the left edge. It's a pretty nice view of the backside of the farm, though, isn't it? Look at that. That's pretty slick. It looks like sure is a nice farm out there, I'll tell you that much. Sure is a nice farm up there. Alrighty, so we're here just cruising right now. Up and down, north and south. Getting her done. Kind of hard to see the GPS lines in this field with this lush barley crop. Not complaining about it. Happy that it's looking so full. Looking real nice, actually. The Raven rate controller is doing fantastic. Love it. That thing is a great addition to our operation. Helps with just helps control the rate that we're putting down a lot better, and yeah, just really nice addition. So yeah, it's going good. Nice in-cab view here. I don't understand why I'm missing some though sometimes, even when my GPS line is set up. Maybe we are slightly off. I don't really know, to be honest with you. We shouldn't be off that much. But maybe we are. I don't know. But either way, things are going. We are expecting a little bit more rain. Just a nice light shower tonight. Kind of unfortunate. Hopefully it doesn't... Yeah, again, hopefully it doesn't rain too much because of this. We're spraying this fertilizer down, but... I know I said earlier in the video that it's been kind of dry, and it has been, but now it's going to be very wet the rest of the spring. So we're now going to be fighting the rain. So we got to get this down anyway, and hopefully it takes. Hopefully it doesn't just completely wash off, but that's why I actually thought about just not going anymore today and moving into April 3 and finishing up planting that day and spraying and all that stuff. But looked at the forecast and we're expecting quite a bit of rain, so between this evening and tomorrow morning. So we'll see what tomorrow brings, but that's going to be it for the video, I think. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you to all the YouTube channel members. You guys are awesome. And we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.